I've been lucky enough to get a hunt with Scott Carter's crew. I believe in monsters. It's all full of sheep. I mean, there's gonna be sheep for sure. Whoa. What's that? Sheep camp. Here we go. It was magic. It was absolute magic.
Scorpion Optics presents How to Hunt with Ryan Kohler. Brought to you by Scorpion Outdoors. Habit Outdoors by Mako Inc. And these fine sponsors.
I've been lucky enough to get a hunt with Scott Carter's crew. We're about to go, about to launch off, and you start to realize how awesome it is out here. It's quiet, phones aren't ringing. You know, I'm not on my computer this morning. It's really relaxed, and that's how relaxed it is. Well, I'm not on a quad, but I'm moving in the timber. As much as I love bear camp and quads and all the rest of it, there's one thing I love more, and I love it a lot more. If you can tell, I'm smiling ear to ear right now. Sheep camp, here we go. Okay, we've arrived. We rode through the bottom, and then there's a big range right on the left-hand side of us, and you can just see all those open hills, and above it, nice shale rock. It's all full of sheep. I mean, there's gonna be sheep for sure. Whether we find a legal ram or not is another story. It's really tough, but it's so fun and so pretty and such a beautiful place. Now we're at camp, and we'll probably have a little fire and hang out and talk about sheep stories.
Just take a look around. There's lots of little.
What do you got going on there? What are you doing up?
We got dry hands.
Dry hands. Okay, I thought you had some kind of fun stuff.
No.
Just dry hands.
Yeah.
Ooh. See, when the guide has things like he's got this green container and he's got goo in it, you gotta ask because you never know what it is.
We can't actually hunt for a couple days, so we're really trying to just locate rams. And they're hard to find. They're really tough to find, actually. You'd think in this big, vast, giant wilderness area, you'd just see sheep, but no, you've got to dig them out. We keep coming around each little bowl and just sort of looking into it. There's nice little pockets. Sheep could be in those little bowls, just bedded on rock edges, kind of anywhere. You have to believe there's a monster ram around the next corner, and you got to believe it like wholeheartedly, 100%. So good thing I'm a believer, because I believe in monsters. I'm sitting here right now with my 6.5 Savage. Like, the setup is unbelievable, and the optics the Scorpion has, they're affordable. I killed a sheep in Russia with one already, a doll sheep in Alaska. I'm shooting the Precision Hunter Hornady. It's supposed to be an awesome round, 500-600 yards, no problem, killing sheep, deer. I have the weirdest superstition in the world. I don't shoot the first round out of my own gun. Why? It's weird. What you need to do when you go on a sheep hunt that's really important is I like to get a guide or someone that I can go with that can explain to me is water. So you want to know where to drink water, where to get it from. And Matt is an expert in water. Zack.
Yeah. I wouldn't say I'm expert by any means, but the reason it gets the
the common name is beaver fever. It comes from a parasite. You get it from drinking contaminated water.
So we're in an area here where there's lots of different streams, lots of different places to drink from, but because Matt's a guide and knows which ones we can drink from, we're safe. We're not going to get Giardia, I hope, or maybe the joke's on me. And 2 weeks from now, I'm going to have little worms swimming around my belly and really bad stinky poops. But let's hope that's not the
Yeah,
case.
we really hope that's not the case.
Anyways,
It's not fun. You lose weight in areas you don't want to lose weight.
gross. Okay, I'm going to go get some water. With Matt's help, I got a good stream. I know that upstream is the mountains. All the water's coming down. You know, it's nice and cold. That spot's kind of warm. That's kind of weird. Anyway, this will be good. I got my water, I got my Giardia.
Well, it's morning. It's August 25th. I'm dreaming of curly candy cane bighorns. And let's go hunting.
Today's the day to see one.
Ooh, big day. Big day, man. Big sheep day.
I'm going to be using my Onyx Hunt app a lot today. We're going to be plotting some spots on top of mountains. We'll show you where you can visually see and then a little trail up to that spot. So it's pretty useful little tool.
6.5 Creedmoor wrapped up in its little blankie. Doesn't come out until we see a sheep. And so now we're about to ride further into that bowl and get further back into that little area back there. See if we can find some sheep.
In that cut is where
The lick is
the lick is, yeah.
Oh,
I can
lick?
see one, yeah.
coming down to it. Going down.
Yeah. 100%.
I think I see.
It's over here on the side hill. Yeah.
Yeah, I can see sheep trails coming down, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, feeling really good. My body's not torn to pieces. It's already been torn, so I think it healed yesterday. Feel good today. Feel great on the horse. Really tough. But you know what? It's just one glass away. You pick up your binos, and then all of a sudden, bam, there he is. It's a matter of, are we going to see one while we're in here? We just had 6 goats come out of nowhere. Like, I mean, it's insane here. We've seen tons of ewes and lambs, but we haven't seen rams. It's like trying to find a bachelor group of whitetails in a forest, just looking above it, hoping they come out. Like, it's really tough. They are definitely in there. We're just packing up again for morning number 2, hunt 2. Just had some breakfast, just kind of waking up. Gonna have a coffee, cowboy coffee here right away, and then blast off. We're just kind of overlooking the whole valley here. It's pretty cool, actually. There's some goats on this side, and I think the same goats we saw yesterday that were 6 goats that were just kind of going back and forth around the mountain. I think they're doing the same thing again right now. Oh, we climbed up to about just under 8,000 feet. We're way up here looking into another bowl. I don't come here every day. It's intimidating for sure. Oh, anyway, I made it up. Let's have a look around.
Yeah, we got some rams spotted anyways, nothing illegal, but it's always good to hear that there's some rams. Good to know that there's rams around.
Whoa. What's that? They're small rams. Cool. 2 rams. 2 small rams. Yay! We spotted rams. I get a prize. Well, it was a pretty eventful day. Just past 7 o'clock, so we've got a couple hours to ride home. And we're probably gonna have to slowly make our way off this mountain, so. Well, we were just packing up, ready to go. And Matt said, let's just wait another few minutes, because he's possibly spotted a band of rams like 14 kilometers away. Who knows? Maybe we have a play for tomorrow.
That's why you glass at this light though. You'd never find that in the middle of the day, even if it was laying there, because you'd have heat waves, right? We'll go get a closer look tomorrow. They're a little ways away.
How far is that?
I don't even want to say.
Like,
I honestly think it's like 12 or 13 kilometers.
wow.
Like, has the right characteristics, so.
It's possible.
Yeah.
It's possible.
It's awesome, isn't it?
Well, we're on the other side of mountains from yesterday, and we're looking at some sheep. We just spotted them again. He's just putting the spotting scope on to see what they are. It's really kind of super sunny up here, and the smoke's kind of rolled in too, so it's not that easy to see.
Okay, I think I got a sheep bedded.
Is it bedded in the rock?
Yes.
Okay. I think I see what you're looking at.
It kind of looks like a rock.
Let's dump that one.
Dump what?
Caribou.
No.
Two caribou down there. Two grizzly bears just went over the ridge. When we first got here, we saw some sheep where we came to follow up from yesterday, but they went over the top so fast we couldn't get a beat on what they are. That's sheep hunting. What I've noticed is a lot of the animals are going back and forth and just kind of doing the same thing every day. On the other side, have this ridge, there's 30 goats. Literally 30. It's honestly unbelievable. I've never seen anything like it.
Okay, so we're just gonna scoot down with the horses. We saw 3 grizzly bears, 30 goats today, 2 caribou. What'd you see?
You want the good news or the bad news?
Good news.
Seen a legal ram?
You saw they go around.
Yeah.
Okay, what's the bad news?
He's on the back of a backpacker.
I think it could have been where we think the rams went.
Where we had spotted them rams last night, you know, we looked into that bowl, had to get eyes on them, right? The rams that we were looking for, where we seen them last night, they're definitely not there. So I'm not gonna say that's our sheep. I'm gonna say he's still out there, but you never know.
Well, that's how it goes. Anyways, let's jump on the horses and
Look
go have a whiskey.
country. Oh.
Well, my sheep hunt didn't turn out this time, but I've got 7 more days starting October 15 to come back with these guys and try again.
Well, my sheep hunt was pretty slow. But let's go over to Zack. Let's see how he's doing.
Figured I should start off the hardest hunt to date. We're going with bighorn sheep. Last thing you want is you get one shot, one opportunity when it comes to a sheep, and gotta be able to make it happen. So making sure everything's all tip-top shape.
Should I show my skin procedure? Like how I do my skin in the morning? We're getting ready for our sheep hunt. And yeah, I mean, hunting in general just requires a lot of different gear, very specific gear for specific situations. We're just going through double checking. The idea is this morning we're driving out for an hour and a half, hitting the trail, loading up on horses. So we're gonna pack up there, get all our warm clothes on because we got about a 6-hour ride. And apparently sitting on the horses, they don't have heated seats. There's no heated handlebars on any of these horses, which is, I mean, I'm probably gonna leave a bad Yelp review.
Got my quad, 4-wheel drive, 1 horsepower engine, ready to go. Yeah, the ride in, I didn't know what to expect. Going through all those rivers and stuff, it kind of remind me of like some times I did some off-roading. and these horses just go. The butt pads saved my butt for sure. Made it to Camp 1. Pretty cool. No sheep sign. We did a few sheep calls as we're riding horses, and I don't know. I mean, these guys say they know what to do, but none came running in. And yeah, this is Camp 1. All wall tents set up. The next camp might be a cabin. And yeah, it's pretty cozy. We got the fence set up. A lot of grizzly bears around. And it's live, so we might have some fun with it later. We can't be on the fence, or we can?
It's up to you.
It's up to you. So mess around.
All right, it's day 1 of our sheep hunt. One of the guides was filling up water at this stream and he heard 2 bulls fighting. Most rut time for moose activity is kind of on the low. Usually that early October, we're almost at Halloween, but we're gonna try to get close and mess around.
And you don't have any Bigfoot up here, right, Nick?
There's something. Don't watch it.
Turn around one more.
All these sheep guys, whether it's a guide or a killer, I think everybody has a frozen mustache when they kill a sheep, and I just shaved mine off. So I don't know what that means. I guess if you're in the photo, that still counts.
We're gonna have to shave.
Just glue it on. We've already seen some sheep up on the mountain. We've seen lots of moose, and we're gonna go just further down to the meadow and then get a kind of a better perspective. Nick's promised a lot of big things, so we'll see what happens.
We're gonna find one.
And we're seeing probably about a dozen ewes now across this one flat face of this peak, and no rams. Usually the rams are starting to get closer to the rut, so they're gonna be following the ewes, so it's better just paying attention, waiting for those rams to either come up from below or drop down from above.
I can see about 3 or 4. Pretty sure there's 2 small rams that are looking right at us. They're starting to bed, so they're not all nervous, but I believe some of the ewes saw us because we would have walked right up the middle of this pass. We just gotta find that ram that is legal.
Zack, yep, very, very difficult. I went through years of schooling, culinary school. Oh, I screwed it up. So, yeah, this is why I didn't make it in the big kitchen. I can barely operate a jet boil.
We hiked up to a really good vantage point here so we can see down to that bowl where we saw 8 rams that were all way too small, unfortunately. That's the thing with the mountains, you want to get as high as possible and you can see down to all these different drainages, but it's very important to shoot your bow, especially after a long ride. I switched my backpack around so my bow was facing a lot of brush, and we moved camps, probably about a 4-hour ride, and we're gonna go out hunting again tonight. So gotta shoot the bow, make sure nothing got nicked up, nothing got banged around. Fell over. I'm not a baby, I don't need a stump. Not a baby. Thanks, sir.
Crazy encounter with all those ewes, and as we're coming up this trail, there's tracks. So, really good sign we have been here all week. Very excited.
Some close encounters with almost legal sheep. It's a nice treat.
Pretty northern has.
You have to save your utensils. You don't have to wash utensils. Think about them. It's Christmas morning. We got the carols going. It's snowing. No sleigh rides, but we got horses. It's the last day. I mean, there's just no other day to kill a sheep, but literally the last day is today. It's your golden hour.
What's going on, Miles? You guys gonna shoot a full curl ramp? Come back, get drunk, and we're gonna be head out of here and get some Wendy's.
Frosties. I love Frosties. Those make me have bad diarrhea though, but they're good.
Onwards and upwards. The crazy thing is the first day we had a big fire, just stay warm. It was like minus 20, 25 with the wind. And sheep were literally smelling the area of where we were having a fire. That's so wild. But we're gonna keep working our way up. Apparently there's a mailbox up here with some alcohol, which is a great way to start the morning. So that's what we're headed to now, and glass down to all these bowls and hopefully see a big ram last day. Crunch time.
Well, we made it up. It was pretty sketchy. It was on all fours, four-wheel drive, getting up to this last point. But like our guide said, there's a mailbox here, literally at one of the highest peaks. And I guess people come up here and leave stuff for people come behind them. So maybe we'll leave a Cliff Bar or something. Got a bottle of whiskey, Alberta Premium, a little notepad. We were hoping for coordinates for a big ram, but I think we're just gonna have to do for a shot of whiskey. Alberta Premium. That's where we're hunting, Alberta.
It's midday and we got another half day to go. Lots of sheep, just no legal rams.
Well, packed up camp, got the wall tents, got everything stored away for the winter. Now we got a 5-hour ride out, back to the trucks, back to civilization. It's whitetail season.
Scorpion Optics presents How to Hunt with Ryan Kohler. Brought to you by Scorpion Outdoors. Habit Outdoors by Mako Inc. And these fine sponsors.